strut the steps. Freewheeling the trailer right now.
How would you describe this camp spot?
It's a dirt turnout on the side of the road.
Lead me on to get you high. Just a minute longer and we'll reach the sky.
Oh man, we just drove up last night. We got to this beautiful spot way in the woods. A little technical, a little tight, kind of windy, definitely on a forest road. We actually made a short, quick drive. It was about an hour and a half to Sawtooth Canyon Campground, which is in Barstow, California. And holy heck, I don't know how I've never been here before. Look how beautiful these mountains are. They're obviously, they kind of, you know, it makes sense why they have their name. They kind of look like a sawtooth type deal. This is actually pretty close to the town of Barstow. If you're familiar with the area, there's a little kind of like off-roaders bar down here called /X. This is a BLM site. This is free, 14-day stay. They have little picnic tables, fire rings, stuff like that. And it kind of reminds us in a sense of like Alabama Hills, because you get to camp right within the rocks. It's a super cool spot. I would highly recommend to check it out if you're ever in Barstow, California. Make sure it's the winter though, because Barstow will be way too hot in the summer.
The next day.
Yeah, last night got a little interesting. So we were camping in the desert near Landers, California, kind of like Giant Rock-ish area. We came through the Morongo Valley because we basically are going to be going over to Palm Springs to visit some friends. And then if you can see this mountain here, we're actually going to be going up to, don't quote me on the pronunciation, Idyllwild. It's this tiny little mountain town up in the San Bernardino National Forest. And it just looks kind of cool, kind of cute. And we like exploring little towns. We have never been up there before. So we figured now that we have the Black Series and finding boondocking spots is much, much, much easier now, why not go up there and give ourselves a challenge. Last night, we came to this BLM area and the roads are very, very washed out. And we've almost exclusively been using Onyx off-road for finding our spots. It's typically, it's kind of how I used to do it when we were weekend warriors. I would just be like, okay, we got some BLM land here. We got a dirt road. Just kind of zoom in and just look for some fire rings and stuff like that and be like, let's camp there. It's a little interesting with the Black Series because obviously it's not just a pickup truck. So getting in spots are a little more challenging, but it's way easier than having a travel trailer. When we're in our 30-foot Grand Design, we typically will have to rely on Compendium or iOverlander or other type sites where it's accessible for RVs. So it's kind of like we've had to rethink our way of travel based off the Black Series' capabilities. This is where we wanted to camp last night. Just a one-night quick spot. We're leaving today on lunch. You could tell way up there, the road is actually washed out. So we knew we weren't going any further. Here's the issue we had. Basically, our thought process was pull up this hill back into the site. We always like to back in whenever possible in case there's an emergency, and then it makes leaving the next day easier. You off-roaders can tell this is super soft. If we had aired down the ram, we probably would have made it Problem is we couldn't get enough traction to go up far enough to be able to jackknife and make our turn into here. And then ended up being up okay because we ended up going down to the lower spot, but that's something you gotta be aware of. Soft sand, you know, you throw it in a 4 high when you're just in a vehicle, just in a truck. But when you're towing almost 9,000 pounds fully loaded, all of a sudden now 4 high is not gonna save you. So we ended up just going to the other spot, but just kind of interesting things that we're learning. Obviously we know that soft sand can be an issue, but so we just camped down over here instead. Good morning from Idyllwild California, everyone. Jesse here with Adventure Endeavor. Oh man, we just drove up last night. We got to this beautiful spot way in the woods. A little technical, a little tight, kind of windy, definitely on a forest road, but I definitely wouldn't bring anything bigger than this Black Series HQ17 down here. Last night we kind of chilled, we had dinner, just kind of hung out. We were in Palm Springs the other day, and unfortunately we didn't get to do a hike. Instead we went to the pool, kind of used the amenities of the RV resort that we were at, because we don't do that often. We did laundry, and most importantly we hung out with our friends Irene Iron Travels. We'll link their channel in the description below. And today we're gonna go explore the town of Idyllwild, potentially go for a hike, get some lunch, kind of show you what it's all about. We've never been there before, believe it or not, and it's only a couple hours from our hometown.
So we found a spot to park our rig in downtown because we're going to go explore downtown, go eat lunch, maybe get a coffee later on. But the first thing that we're doing today, we're exploring at the Idyllwild Nature Park. Wait, what am I saying?
Idyllwild
County Park Nature Center.
It's kind of a mouthful.
Yeah, it's a lot of words. There is day use fees, adults $4, children $3,
Which
dog $1.
There's no envelope, so we just shoved some cash in there. So
You know, you do
hopefully
what
we
you
don't
gotta do.
get ticketed.
But yeah, we're just gonna do the perimeter trail, just go for like a little hike today, just to get out and explore, you know, the nature. There's a lot of really beautiful fall colors.
Ooh, that's my
right
favorite
now.
part about this area right now. We're nailing it, and it was by accident. Also, the other sign over there says snow play is $10 per adult. So obviously in the winter they must get a lot of snow here, and it's kind of like a little area where they probably plow it and you can park here and then play in the snow.
Yeah, apparently like snowshoeing is popular up here in the winter time too. So, but yeah, we're hitting this nice in the fall. It's really not cold at all, but we're getting like
perfect.
beautiful fall colors, which is awesome. So
It was cold last night.
yeah.
Got cold at nights, and I think that's what's helping the trees change colors. But during the
Definitely.
day, it's still like, what, like low 70s?
Yeah, the high is going to be 70 today, and it's like November 5th.
And I think it was 43 last night. So that's our kind of weather. I mean, 70 is a little warm for me, but you know, I'll make do. Just visited the nature center here, and it was pretty cool. I honestly didn't think it would be that nice. They actually have live animals, like mostly snakes and toads and stuff like that. Some mice, which us RVers hate mice. And then they actually had just like a lot of knowledge.
And yeah, they had like a pretty cool like little exhibit with like all different like taxidermy type animals, just so you could like see the different animals that live in this area, and like different types of birds' nests, and a true nature center.
A lot cooler than I thought it would be. Now we're up here at the Vista Point, which is right behind the nature center. You have a great view. I mean, kind of looking down towards LA, if I had to guess, like realistically. I think Hemet is over here, kind of like the Inland Empire is down over there. But it's really pretty, and you can see a lot of the yellows and the oranges like just popping out in the mountains all around, which is just awesome. Us California natives love fall colors because we don't get them that often. So we're kind of at that 5,000 to 6,000 foot of elevation range. There's not too many super tall, alpine-esque trees. But we're more in some of the oaks and the manzanitas. And there's a few larger trees scattered through. It's pretty nice. A lot of rocks. A lot of, it's just a nice kind of different trail. After our hike, we headed into Idyllwild's cute little downtown area. It was super convenient parking the truck and trailer in the downtown because we were able to leave the dog and venture out. This Black Series has many pros compared to a larger travel trailer or rig in general. Overall, we're digging the size. What you saying? What you doing?
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
You never know what to say.
I never know.
Basically, all you do, like the key to vlogging, is just describe kind of like what you did, like what people should do, and kind of stuff like that. So basically, we went to the Red Kettle. We had an excellent lunch. We both got sandwiches. Melissa got tuna, which was disgusting.
It was delicious. Don't listen to Jesse's dumb opinions.
I got a club sandwich, and then we got ice cream, which we normally never do.
Yeah, we're having a splurge.
We're having like a little
cheat day today.
Cheat splurge day. We went to the, what was it called? The
Atomic Cow.
Atomic Cow. And the ice cream was awesome, I thought. Mine's gone. This is Melissa's, by the way. Mine's gone. It's gone like this. And now we're just walking around enjoying the shops. I would say that this town is super cute, super woodsy. It's not all just in this little center square. Believe it or not, you gotta like kind of walk up some of the streets and stuff, and there's kind of like a lot more little hidden roads that have more shops.
Yeah.
They literally have everything that you'd expect out of a small town. I like it. I thought it wouldn't be this busy, but it's popping.
There are quite a few people here. The weather is really nice, beautiful fall weather with like the colors of the trees. It is very walkable. Like a lot of the shops and restaurants you can walk to easily from like the main town square. We're just having a really nice time up here.
Many hours later.
How would you describe this camp spot?
It's a dirt turnout on the side of the road. Well, it's not really on the side of the road. It's like off the road a little bit.
It's off the road.
But it's fine. The free camping situation up here is a little
Tough.
Yeah, a little difficult. You have to get a little bit creative.
Even for us with a small trailer and a vehicle to pre-run spots.
Yeah, so Jesse had to do quite a bit of scouting using Onyx off-road to find spots or things that looked like spots on national forest land. We got a good spot last night that worked out well. The spot we were going to try to go to tonight,
it's kind of a bust.
Too overgrown. It was a bust. So we found this one really close to like a Forest Service station, fire station. And it's just kind of like on the side of the road. I think there's like a trailhead right there. He did scout further up the road by some cell towers, and
I don't know how I feel about camping right under a cell tower.
Yeah. Also, we found a cell tower that is disguised as a fire lookout tower.
I don't know why you love that so much.
It's so funny to me. It's just like I legit thought, like I've never seen such a good disguise for a cell tower. Like I've never seen that before. I thought for sure from a distance that it was an actual fire lookout tower. 'Tis not. 'Tis a fire
What are you doing?
Fire lookout disguise.